change, this is Jay every day. I never change, this is Jay every day. Never change, this is Jay.
Welcome back, hardcore and casual gamers, to our second video for the day. I'm Fox at Foxy Games UK, your regular aggregate source of the latest game news, rumour and video game discussion, with an emphasis on PlayStation but spanning a variety of platforms. Remember, views expressed in our videos are those of third parties and do not necessarily represent the views of Foxy Games UK. Follow me via Twitter at FoxyGames_UK. All relevant links can be found in this video's description. Okay, wasting no time at all, let's get straight into things. Never mind true power. At least one Xbox outlet believes in order to compete with Sony's super successful PS4, the Xbox desperately needs to find its own identity in 2018. Courtesy of XboxEnthusiast.com, here's the full story. Even the most ardent of Xbox fans can't deny that 2017 was not one of the best for our beloved system. It wasn't a complete write-off, as there was still the release of the brilliant Xbox One X, and we finally got Cuphead, and Forza Motorsport 7 was the best racing game released last year on any system. Debatable. Unfortunately though, great for the games industry as a whole, Microsoft's competitors had an even better year. Sony had titles like the great Horizon Zero Dawn and an array of Japanese games like Persona 5, Neo, Nier Automata and Yakuza 0, as well as Gravity Rush 2. Nintendo hit its stride again with the superb Switch and titles like Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 2, Mario Plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. All of these games reinforce the ideas that Nintendo is the best place for younger gamers, while PlayStation is the home of Japanese games for the rest of the world. See, let's pause there. This is where I disagree. This is what they like to do, some of these. Although they like to portray themselves as being honest about the predicament of Xbox, they do like to downplay the other systems sometimes. I mean, the Switch is not the best place for younger players. It is for absolutely everybody. Have you seen those promotional adverts? Not one child in sight. So Nintendo definitely is not pushing this just to the younger audience. This time around, they're certainly pushing to a much broader, wider demographic. And of course, yeah, PlayStation is the home of Japanese games, but so is Nintendo. And really, the two of them get it by default because they are Japanese originated consoles. Their companies are from Japan, that's where their headquarters are. But anyway, this got the article writer thinking, what image does Xbox have and what is its identity? Xbox used to have the image of being the place to play online. It was the first console to popularize online gaming on consoles, also the first to charge, but both Dreamcast and PlayStation 2 had online capabilities but were not as successful in their attempts. Xbox Live was a game changer in the way that it required a broadband connection and had an annual fee. While these would normally have restricted the service's appeal, gamers recognized that they were necessary limits to provide a quality service. Xbox Live allowed console gamers to play together in a way that PC gamers had bragged about for years. Only difference is PC gamers continue to get those bragging rights for free. Now, the service paved the way for our gaming landscape today, where big budget multiplayer only games are the very viable product. While Xbox Live is still going strong, the PlayStation Network has now caught up and one would argue even surpassed, and Nintendo is making moves in the right direction. All of this means that the online capabilities are no longer what sets Xbox apart. So what does Xbox have left? What does it have going for itself? Well, in the Xbox 360 generation, one of the ways that the system set itself apart from the competition was its staple of shooters. This genre was attracted to the rock-solid online performance and one of the best game controllers ever created. I can't argue with that. Now, the Call of Duty franchise thrived in a mutually beneficial, symbiotic relationship with Xbox, and the supremely stable online network helped the franchise to move its multiplayer from something of an afterthought to the reason that a lot of people actually bought those games. Call of Duty brought a lot of the gamers to the Xbox platform, and Microsoft furthered this by paying to have the map packs first on their systems. My, how things have changed. Now, it wasn't just multiplayer games that brought shooters, really shooter fans, I would say, to the Xbox. Arguably, Microsoft had its own heavy hitters in the form of Halo and Gears of War, though you could still determine those as shooters. Sony tried to counter with its Killzone franchise, but the series never really took off in the same way as the Xbox. Kind of ruled the roost in this area of gaming. Though this generation Sony has emerged as the new home of Call of Duty by taking over the new maps exclusivity deal from Microsoft, how did they let that go? They also got similar arrangements with EA for Battlefront 2 and Activision for the Destiny franchise. Once again though, this all mitigates the ways that Xbox can set itself apart. The Xbox branding has taken a hammer in this generation. Ever since the massively flawed announcement of Xbox One, Microsoft has had to be on the back foot, really repairing the ship, steering it in the right direction and playing catch up ever since. They have been trying to take steps forward and some have worked. I mean, Xbox One X is gaining goodwill really everywhere, and some have not. Like the Rise of the Tomb Raider timed exclusivity deal probably did more harm than good, and Xbox really needs to find a way to set itself apart from its competition. This would normally be done with exclusive games, but 2017 was a particularly bad year for exclusives, and though the beginning of 2018 is looking very positive, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2 and Crackdown 3, let's argue those games should have launched in 2017, holiday at least. We have no idea what is coming at the end of 2018. And we can be pretty sure that there will be a new Forza game, Forza Horizon 4, rumoured to be set in Japan, but we don't really know what else to expect. If the usual timetable is to be expected, we should get Halo 6 sometime, but we have yet to see anything about it, and we would normally get at least a teaser trailer a year before the new Halo game. Meanwhile, Sony also has some heavy hitters incoming with exclusives like Spider-Man, Days Gone, God of War and The Last of Us Part 2. Microsoft needs to back its own Xbox brand. They need to invest in new games or properties or studios. They really need to take it to Sony. Most of all though, they need a strong 2018, and part of that is defining what the identity of the platform is for the future. I mean, is it, as I have argued, more of a media-centered box that also plays games, or will they actually promote this thing as a game system that also plays media apps? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, because I will certainly be interested to know how you feel about this. I mean, I was an Xbox One X owner, and unfortunately, after a month of testing out all of the games, I played literally all of the existing titles that I had, and bought a few that I really didn't pick up on the Xbox, just to see if these enhanced games really are up to snuff and way ahead of the PS4 Pro counterparts. But unfortunately for me, and I'm only talking about me and my perception, the extra investment and really moving my games over in terms of multi-plat, really I didn't see the justification in that. So I'm back to the One S and enjoying the PS4 Pro, so I shall not miss out on Xbox titles, but perhaps I will revisit the Xbox One X depending on how Microsoft treat 2018 and gamers in particular. But that brings us to the end of another video. Let's continue the discussion. Share your thoughts on all of today's news stories in the video comments. For more PS4, Switch and Xbox One news, subscribe to FOXY Games UK. If you found any of the information in this video at all useful, hit the like button and help us reach more like-minded gamers simply by sharing the video. Also, help FOXY Games UK channel grow via Patreon. We offer just a one-tier $1 pledge, and you can find the link in the description. Thanks for all and any support. And there you have it. Until next time, always remember, play games, not corporations. Thanks for watching, everybody.